In today's episode, we're in one of Britain's most exclusive gated communities, a community known for celebrity residents and multi-million-pound homes. In fact, one of the most famous houses here was once owned by John Lennon in the 1960s, and right next to it is the home we're going to explore today. Property records show the home was last sold in 2010 for £2 million, and as late as 2018, it was still surveyed and in use. But after that, the trail stops. Outside, a silver Mercedes sits abandoned, its registration last valid in 2019. Since then, the house has been left abandoned. Walking inside, you can see this was a family home. Photos of an older couple remain, surrounded by images of children and grandchildren. Bedrooms are scattered with belongings and boxes still half-packed. One of the most striking rooms here is the indoor pool. Not just for swimming, but for hosting gatherings. Decorations and furniture suggest a family member may have been an event planner, and that birthdays and celebrations once filled this room. The home itself is enormous, 7 or more bedrooms, multiple bathrooms, and 3 garages, as well as a sprawling back garden. All of it now sits quiet, locked behind gates in one of the wealthiest areas in the country. So what happened? Perhaps the owners moved abroad. They seem to be of Indian descent. Maybe the family passed away and the estate became tangled in probate. Or it could be a redevelopment that was planned and never carried out. Whatever the case may be, the last signs of activity date back to 2019. It was either lived in by an older couple or an entire family, judging by all the bedrooms and kids stuff lying around. But that's really all we know about this place. It's a lot harder to find information in another country. As we explore inside, you'll see the memories left behind, the photographs of the family. Maybe you can piece this story together, as this is all I was able to do. Join us as we explore this incredible abandoned home in one of Britain's most exclusive estates. This neighborhood was extremely hard to get to, yet it was full of abandoned mansions. They had security, gates preventing cars from going in. The only way in was to walk through every street to just look for abandoned places. We found a couple, but this was the only one we can get inside, and it was well worth it.
This is definitely abandoned.
I think so too. Well guys, this place is a lot bigger than I expected, honestly. Look how far back it goes. And right over here we have an abandoned Mercedes. I can tell it's abandoned because look at all this stuff. It's even got cobwebs on it, but look at all the stuff at the bottom there. And kind of the mold and the moss on there. Geez, look at that. It's even on the front there, but gosh, so this was the car that whoever lived here drove, and it's just been left behind here. I wonder if these are expensive or not. Definitely looks like an older one, probably not any more expensive at least. Look at the freaking moss growing back there. And there's even a third garage down there, it appears. Take a look at that. Wow, this place is huge. Jeez. But yeah, that's the house, guys. I mean, that's the front of the house at least. Let's see if we can get inside. Wow. I can't believe they left that behind. It opens as well. See a bit of mold up there. It smells awful. Like it's been sitting forever. But, oh yeah. You can see the heat on the steering wheel. Maybe I can see it with my eyes. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's pretty wild that this thing's just open. Just wide open there. Wow. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, it's way bigger than I thought.
I think that's an indoor pool. That's what that is, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's like one huge room. This house is massive, actually. Holy cow.
Oh my. Everything's left.
What's that?
Everything's left.
Everything's left.
Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
Let's start trying some doors.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're in.
Alright. So this right here is what you would see when you first walk in. We got a piano, and you can already tell kind of the age of the people that were likely living here. I'm not sure how old or expensive this piano is, but I don't even know why it's there, to be honest. They probably were in the process of moving this out. But there's a lot left behind here. Here you can see probably a photo of the person who lived here. But as you can see, guys, everything's left. It's insane. That's the front door. The keys are still here. A lot of rooms and other things like that. I mean, this house in its heyday must have been really interesting. We have like a painting here and a bunch of just interesting stuff, golf clubs, books. And you can tell by all of this stuff that the people that lived here, they weren't like native Britoners, whatever you would say. You know, the natives of this country. It looks like Indian, perhaps, or something. Don't know what any of this stuff is. But it's quite interesting. Here we have more photos of the people that lived here. So this was the couple that lived here. They seem pretty happy. I mean, judging by all the stuff packed up, it's likely that they passed away. Those must be a lot, like maybe younger photos of them. That's another family. That's interesting. It's like a white family. But anyways, this house is actually huge. There's like 3 staircases, whole bunch of stuff. So right down here is the pool room, I think. There's a lot of mold on the walls, as you can see. They might have even had a maid or something. So I think there's multiple. Well, this is not a kitchen, is it? It's a laundry room. There's just a ton of stuff here, guys, as you will soon see. Look, we even have an iPod still in the box, I think. It's just pretty wild. Old clock. You know, they must have married someone from Britain. At least their kids, grandkids. Look kind of white, but I could be wrong. That's crazy. So that's probably their grandkids right there. Oh man, so they're probably still around. Here it looks like their whole family here. Huh. These are different people. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this was a huge family. But anyways, in this kitchen here, it looks like, yeah, well, this is a kitchen then. So there are multiple kitchens. We got rugby, a bunch of games, wine bottles, a whole bunch more stuff here. So guys, I do want to go down here to the pool room. Look at the mold here. I mean, this has been sitting for quite some time, as you can see. Very overgrown outside, especially in the backyard. Oh wow. Check this out, guys. This room is huge. It's like a whole other wing of the house. This is unreal. There's cobwebs just everywhere. I'm walking right through them all. Bunch of just stuff. Looks like maybe they like this was like another place to party, or maybe this is like another bedroom, something. I don't know. We do have like tools here. Wonder what they were doing exactly. Oh man, yeah, see? It's a bit decayed, isn't it? It's a very interesting room though. It must have been an addition to this house, as I doubt that the rest of the house, I guess it was part of the rest of the house in the beginning. Just seems a little newer, if you ask me. But yeah, everything's kind of pushed to the side. I mean, you could imagine what this used to look like. Must have been crazy. They definitely had some kind of parties here, I'm not gonna lie. Look at all the chairs they have here. It's actually crazy. Jeez, look at that. Anyways, down here is the pool room. Whoa, this is crazy. That is deep. There's in fact no water here. Wow. From the outside of this house, it's really small. You would not expect there to be like a huge pool room. I mean, this room is like the size of a house itself. They had all the space for a pool. Just a very little amount of water in there. But can you imagine like what went on here? Like all the parties and I mean, this is crazy. I mean, what did they use their house for? Very shocking, honestly. Hope that's not a camera right there. I don't think it is. No, that's just a lock. But here's this angle of the pool room. Is that water? I don't think so. It's very dark here. We didn't even know this room existed because it was so, curtained up. Here would have been the hot tub though. There's still water in there. Man, this would have been some luxury. Let me tell you guys. Wow. Yeah, that is water there, by the way. What the heck was this? So look at that mold. So this is probably the kitchen. So they probably had like food out here and everything. Quite interesting. Wow. This is just in this house. That's like so cool. Upstairs, I have moved a couple things to get better shots, and I have noticed this. Now this makes me think maybe they had like events here or something for the whole neighborhood. Now this is a very private community, so it's probably just for the neighborhood itself, unless they had guests. Part of my lack of enthusiasm, I'm a little bit sick here, but wow, imagine having your own indoor pool inside here, right?
I'm enthusiastic. This place is crazy. Oh my gosh, all the jewelry. I don't know if you saw, there's so much jewelry. I'll leave it for you to discover, but it's like insane.
Wow.
And the indoor pool, it's insane, crazy. Well, let's go see that jewelry, eh?
So I'm gonna let them film back there, and we're gonna keep going. There's a room right behind me. Let's check out. So this is just, this is a big house, guys. So we're gonna be finding room after room, but it appears everything's left in a lot of parts. It's a lot emptier, I would say, but look at this. Everything's still here, all on display, even on this side as well. Check that out. And this goes for both of them. So they must have had a lot of glasses. This must have been for like the parties they had back at that pool room, I would imagine. Something like that. Look at this. We even got this like OG boombox, guys. That's a big boombox. Really cool, actually. I wonder if people want to buy that. It's like something you'd see in like the 80s movies or something. I feel like. They did have a stroller here. So I wonder if they had grandkids. They must have, based on the photos I've seen. But this is just a whole nother area. Low-key, lots of guest bedrooms. Look like this one, look. We have a whole bed here. And it's probably because just all the guests they were probably having over for the parties and stuff. Everything's very neat here, though. Or this could have been for their grandkids because there's like all this little baby stuff. But yeah, here's like a bed just completely set up here. Very interesting. Covers are made and everything. Wow. Anyways, guys, here's the bathroom for that. And let's go upstairs. See what else we can find. This gets really squeezed. But it'll open up real shortly. This must have been an addition, but holy cow, look at this bathroom up here. It's insane. It's really nice, especially with the skylights and everything. It's like a jacuzzi right there. It'd be really hard. It's very cramped, actually. Look how small this bathroom is. Would you want to stay in a bathroom like this? It's a good question. I personally wouldn't. My head would hit the ceiling. I literally have to duck down this whole room. This is kind of insane. Let's see. I mean, how does someone tall... You can't even sit on the toilet if you're tall. Pretty stupid in my opinion, but at least they're making use of the space they have. But then again, they have that whole pool room. So here it kind of opens up. So all these closets, and look at all those CDs. This all appears to be fully stocked. In fact, it is. All of their clothes are still left. I'm not much of a clothing person, but I'm certain these people had some money, quite frankly. Gosh. And it's all just then left. Including the other closet as well. Strangely, the bed frame is missing. It's as if maybe someone passed away in that bedroom. They removed it. But this looks like some travel stuff. We even have a safe. Interestingly enough. Well, that appears to be empty or locked. It is empty. Here's another safe. Likely also empty. Does it open? No, but I doubt there'd be wads of cash. It'd be a pretty cool find. I don't know what I'd do with that, but we also have PlayStation 5. That's pretty wild. PlayStation 5 and a PlayStation 4. Geez, there's a lot of expensive stuff here. Suitcase is full of stuff. I'm certain there's all sorts of crazy stuff in here. Probably a shoebox with shoes in it or other things. Looks like they were backpacking, so definitely a wealthy family. It's pretty wild that all their stuff is left like that, and honestly, they were probably really... Oh! I see watches. I almost missed it, but I got a slight glimpse of something I believe to be... Yes, watches. A whole bunch of them, as a matter of fact. I don't know anything about watches or any of that, but some of these are pretty cool. Probably worth some money. Not that one, but yeah, just little. I don't know who. It's pretty wild. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Whole bunch of watches. Anyways, on from this room. You guys think that's worth some money? I have no idea. We have quite a few more things here. Could be solid silver. No, probably not. But yeah, more stuff kind of like just placed around. Here's another stairwell going down. And lots of shoes, moldy shoes as a matter of fact. Quite moldy. And probably just personal documents. This is a cool bathroom here. Look at that. Definitely looks updated. Definitely seems handmade as well. If you look at this, actually, I think this is a heated towel holder. So the towels are heated here. There's kind of the outdoor pool back there, or indoor pool, sorry. Whole bunch of colognes, maybe. But yeah, this is a neat mirror as well. There's a shower. I think there is also, looks like an office here. This is kind of the last room, actually. So this is kind of all more clothes, whole bunch of clothes. And you can almost imagine there's probably, oh, that's like sticky. There's probably some crazy stuff hidden in there. Another thing to point out, guys, we don't take anything. We leave it just as it was. We even try not to like move anything, just for other explorers if they happen to find this. We don't want to move anything, just keep everything just as it was. And likely somebody owns this. One day they're going to move this stuff out or something. And someone owns every property, you know what I mean? So it's better not to take anything, no matter how expensive it is. I'm sure those watches could be thousands of dollars. Not touching them. Not going to take them, at least. But yeah, this must have been the man's office here. All sorts of things. It's all very neatly placed as well. Now, I don't know. Probably lots of personal documents. I don't want to like go through stuff and then find an address. There's definitely probably some really cool stuff here. And we got coins. Probably a whole bunch of, probably a whole sack of cash hidden somewhere here. Look at that. Look at this way. Jeez. Could it be? More watches. Yes. In fact, there are. In fact, there are more watches. Now, I don't know what this family's obsession with watches is, but they have stuff hidden everywhere here. So that's it for this little area. I'm not sure who lived in this room, but there's like 3 more upstairs. So we're gonna go back on downstairs. As you can see, we've made ourselves back into here. We are going to continue. A whole lot more rooms here. This whole house smells like an old person. Quite interesting. Thought I heard something. But here's yet another room. This appears to be some sort of living room. I believe this is where we walked in. Check that out, guys. We got some coins here. Looks to be pence, I think. At least that is pence. The pence is the British form of currency, by the way. Whole bunch of car keys. This one appears to be for the Mercedes. Hypothetically, just start that thing up and roll on out of here if we wanted to. Check that out. File shredders. So, I don't know what went on here, but check it out. They were definitely older. I mean, these things are everywhere. I don't know if that is just a tray thing or something to walk on, but... Oh, there's even more keys here. Not sure what for, though. Sorry, I had to readjust the light here. But there's a real nice flat screen right there. The clock is even ticking if you look here. So perhaps this wasn't abandoned that long ago. But there are cobwebs and mold all over this place, to be honest with you, so it must have been quite a while. Couch with all the pillows. And we have lots of photos here. Appears to be from college. Even more photos. And well, look at that. Bunch of coins. Hide that message. I think that is probably personal info. But looks like 1 pence. Bunch of coins with 1 pence there. Pretty cool. So looks to be about like 40 pounds, sorry, 1 pound. So 40 pounds there. Not bad. Over here is looks like the dining room. Quite a big dining room, actually. Oh, nice big backyard too if you look out here. Quite a large property. And it appears they even had their own plants as well. But it is quite decayed. If you kind of look at the concrete and stuff. That's how we found this place. And yeah, trust me, this place is abandoned. If you look at the floors real closely. as you'll notice, there are 3 more stairs going up, or 2 more stairs going up, I should say. Those would be the bedrooms, I guess, where probably more jewelry is. And other things that we'll find soon. Now, this looks like they just kind of put a bunch of things here to sell or something, but they never got to it and they just abandoned the home. Here we got some keys and just a bunch more personal info, so not really going to look through all that. We have more college photos, it appears, as well. Maybe for their kids, I'm not sure. Over here would probably be the main kitchen. Now, there are about 3 garages here. Here's one. Make that a bit brighter. This would be one of the cars they had, but there's no logo to tell what it used to be. And a bunch of just basically garage stuff. There's some copper piping. Whole bunch of stuff. See, the mold's making stuff kind of fall around here now. Look at that. It's just about ready to fall. But that's the garage for you. So, here's the kitchen. I almost wonder if they had like an estate sale, because some stuff is all set up like it's going to be sold. Everything's in here though. Look at that. Quite interesting. This would be the garage, I think, another garage. Wonder what that sound is outside. It sounds like a car idling. I've just found the source. It's the freezer. Bit afraid to open it. Oh, that is nailed shut. That is nailed shut. For all I know, there could be a dead body in there. Seriously. There's all these screws holding it shut, and there's a lock. Very strange. Well, glad we figured out what that was. Even got like a little electric lawnmower here. Gross. They probably took out some of the other food. There is a fridge here. There is food in here. Gross. Yeah, actually it doesn't smell too bad. It's an expiration date of January 2025. That could give you some idea of when it went abandoned, I suppose. Interesting. Well, now let's go check the bedrooms, I guess. We could start up here. It's actually a lot bigger house than I thought. That is locked. Strangely enough. So there's one bedroom locked. Probably leads to about 3 more rooms, I think. But here's another bedroom. Or like maybe a master bathroom. Very nice. We have the heated towel holders again. I think that's what that is. Very nice. Very big tub here as well. I mean, they definitely spent a lot of money on these tiles. I'm certain of that. We have some of their stuff, but it's all kind of placed around, you know, like they were moving stuff back in the day. But they never eventually got to it again, it looks like. You can see here all this stuff is left as well. Over here, someone could have been sleeping here. Very well, but yeah, probably. They just maybe had this up as like an estate sale. It certainly looks like one. Anything in here? Oh, that's heavy. I wonder. You gonna find something crazy in here? That's locked. Yeah. I wonder what could be in there. Here we have a bunch more watches. There's one of the watches. A whole bunch of them. What do you think that one is? Pulsar. Very cool. We got coins here as well. That says accident court case there. And a whole lot more coins as well. So overall, we probably have like, must have found at least 100 pounds by now. Here we also have like a newer printer. I actually had the same one, but ended up cheaping out. There's some kid stuff in here. Probably for their grandkids. This house is very, very big, I'm telling you guys. Here we have another spot here. Appears to be some sort of workspace. There's a very strong stench in here. Smells like a person. Older person. I smell that throughout the whole upstairs. It gets really strong back here. You see that spoon right there? I mean, there's a lot of things. I just don't want to zoom in to reveal anything. Here we have another bedroom, guys. Pretty wild. The mattress and everything is still there. I got Gucci. Jeez, look at that. Gucci. I don't even know what these other brands are. I know Gucci's expensive. Versace. Probably. Prada. Oh wow. These people had money. I don't know if these are worth anything, but I know those are like, I've heard those are expensive brands. I'm not much of a luxury guy. I don't really care, to be honest. I would imagine everything's still in the closet too. Yeah. I'm wrong. Well, that just dropped. Well, yeah. Probably a lot of crazy stuff within here, but I don't know the prices of anything. Maybe you guys could tell me. Another bathroom. There's so many bathrooms here. They must have had a massive family. I really wonder what happened here. See, the toothbrush is still there with the soap as well. Here we have another room. This one is hoarded. Seems to be full of alcohol. This one, the smell is so strong. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Yo, bro, look what I just found.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I think it's fake, but it's
No, dude.
is it?
I think that's real.
It's heavy. Dragon Slayer Japan. Yeah, I don't.
Here. Huh. I don't know how guns work, really. Well, that one at least. That's weird.
Could be real, but it's like.
I wouldn't put my fingerprints on there, I'll tell you what.
Shoot. Poop. Dang it. Well, dude, it's been an interesting explore, dude. There's been so many colognes and stuff like that everywhere in this house. I've been trying out everything, so I smell like probably 10 different colognes right now. Dior, all the expensive ones, just trying them out. It's cool.
You're the one that smells like that. It
Yeah.
smells like weird up here, dude.
It's a lot of interesting ones, but some good ones as well.
Look at him removing his fingerprints. Okay, yeah, so here's like the main staircase, everybody. Here is another bedroom. I see jewelry. Real quick, let me make sure no one's outside. Looks to be safe. There's that Mercedes. But holy cow, guys. Everywhere there's jewelry. And I mean, everywhere. Quite insane. Here we have Gucci. I don't know what the heck is in all this. Let me look through that.
Even more jewelry.
Jeez.
Like, what is
Oh my
this?
gosh. That could
Yeah.
be real.
Yeah.
What the heck? This is wild. It's just everywhere there's jewelry.
Imagine what's like hidden inside the house and like kind of secret like places. Like probably like if we look through all of this, kind of look through the back, the pockets, maybe there'll be some like even more crazy stuff.
I'm certain we'd find some
Oh, for
stuff.
sure. This is insane.
Yeah. So there's that bowl. Nothing's been moved, by the way. We get paid probably enough from YouTube. We don't need to steal. Oh my gosh, there's Gucci. That's another famous brand. Here is, whoa, this is Rolex. I know Rolexes. Everyone knows Rolex. Everyone knows that. There we go, Rolex. That's zoomed in. We got Rolex here. Whole bunch of stuff. Jeez. What else are we gonna find? This is probably all silver. And gold. Probably a ton of stuff here. Look at that thing, eh? What the heck? It says Sensi, I think. That's pretty wild. You think that's gold? Maybe. Probably not, though. Probably gold plated. All sorts of crazy stuff, guys. Look at this. It just like never ends. It's all in this one room, too. A bit strange. And yeah, on this windowsill, too. That's pretty wild. And that's just all here. I mean, there's so much stuff just packaged in here. Well, I think we have come full circle here. There's like one more room back here, but appears to be like an empty bedroom. I don't think there's anything in there. But this is crazy. Like, these people must have been mega rich. This neighborhood is extremely rich. And this place is like decaying. Like, there's like stuff on like that's paint falling off. So it's like this place is genuinely super neglected. I don't know what's gonna happen to it. It's crazy. They have an indoor pool and they left a Mercedes outside. And they must have passed away. That's probably what happened. Perhaps their family is even out of the country or something. That's my guess, at least. We'll do some more research soon, but thanks for watching, guys. It's quite the interesting find, especially because all this stuff has been left untouched. You know, a lot of expensive stuff, unfortunately, was left. What we're going to do when we leave, we're going to lock the doors. We're going to make sure nobody else gets in. So, just so you guys know, we always try to, take care of these places, make sure no one does anything, because, like I said, somebody probably owns this. Maybe they'll come back one day, whether it be 1 year or 5 years. So, it's good. It's good to leave everything just as it was. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Tucked away in the English countryside lies an estate that has been forgotten to time. What was once the proud home of a devoted car collector now sits silent, its doors locked, its windows clouded with dust. But scattered across the grounds, left to the mercy of the weather, are rows of American muscle, reminders of a man obsessed with horsepower and chrome. And just when we thought we'd seen it all, tucked away under one of the tarps, we stumbled across something rare, waiting to be uncovered. This place hasn't been touched in a couple years, and while trespassing laws here in the UK are different than other parts of the world, we still weren't exactly welcome. In fact, before our cameras stopped rolling, the police had arrived. But not before we captured the story of this incredible abandoned collection left behind to decay.
Alright guys, so we just parked up. Right beyond this bridge right here is an abandoned mansion, and we have a bunch of cars that we've seen on satellite images back here. Now, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to expect, but it should be pretty exciting. I mean, this place is out in the middle of nowhere here, and a little bit of a dangerous run here, but we just can't be we can't be in the tunnel when there's cars. But anyways, let's go check it out. We got some cameras right up here. Check that out. I guess this would be a better angle because we're really squeezed tight with the road and everything, but we'll get another shot. Great, there's a lot of traffic here. This is unfortunate, but looks like that's it, and we're gonna hop on over. So it looks like somebody has made a trail here already. The locals here call it the Urbex Highway, when a bunch of people come through here, and all the foot traffic creates a trail. But anyways, guys, we're a little bit past this estate now. There's some things here like a bench, and I see like a statue back there. Yeah, there's like a statue. So this farm is probably as old as time. I mean, way older than any of the homes you'll see in the USA. So here's like the front of the house, or the back, sorry. There's a bunch of old buildings here as well. Wonder if there's any cars in any of these buildings. But it's a little bit cleared out. It's a bit strange. Here we got like, I don't know what this is, but I mean, just some kind of farm building probably. But here we have the farm. Quite a big house. There's a Range Rover here, just sitting abandoned. Pretty wild. Also got like a bunch of really cool statues. So I just wonder exactly how old this is. But there are plenty of cars here. There's also plenty of cars the other way. So I think we're going to check out the other way first. But this is a crazy sight. I mean, right off the bat, we have a Range Rover here. But I want to check out the back first. It could be really cool. What do we have here? An abandoned kind of tarp. Like a little storage shed or something. Oh, wow. So in here we have a bunch of lawnmowers. Interesting. These have been sitting a while. In fact, somebody put a chain on here, as you can see, to keep people from stealing them. Oh, this is quite interesting. Here we got a John Deere. This guy might have been collecting all sorts of things, honestly. Almost like a little parts facility he had here. Those are dirt bike tires and other lawnmowers. But clearly, judging by the tarp, these were supposed to be protected, but obviously they have not anymore. There's even a tree growing through there. So clearly, I mean, these just aren't that cared for anymore. Anyways, we'll head on out here and continue looking. I see some abandoned vehicles. This is way further back. So our first car here is a towing service. It's an old truck and it looks really cool actually. There's the American flag. So it's called the Duke. It's all custom made, it looks like. I wonder how this ended up here. This is a really cool rig. And over here we have, appears to be a Range Rover. Land Rover. From Scotland. So that's been sitting a while. There's another Land Rover. What do you guys think the year this was? It says GB, Great Britain probably. Strange thing is, there are cameras around here. I don't believe they work, or I think they're just there to prevent vandalism. So here we have a Peugeot, I think that's what it's called, judging by the logo. Just kind of a newer car here, but look at the freaking moss on this thing, huh? I think it's really crazy to see. Like, you don't really see this in the United States. Maybe the western side of the United States, but Moss rarely grows like this on cars, I've seen at least, unless they sit for a very long time in the forest. So it's really cool to see that. It's like very apocalyptic. Anyways, there's so many more cars here as well. Let's just get like a little view here, but yeah, let's go check out these other cars. So next to that tow truck we got, I'm not even sure what this is. Looks similar, like looks like another Land Rover. But look at the wheels there. This is maybe a more heavy duty one. And you can see the moss on the side of here as well. Pretty crazy. This one, the tires are all flat. They're all kind of flat, to be honest. I'm not sure the year this was, but it's really really locked up here. I just noticed past this, okay, that was a Range Rover. We have a whole bunch more cars by the house there. Holy cow. Wow. Just one last look over here before we head on over, I suppose. Alright, so we're gonna climb this and head on over. Check this out. So there's a Range Rover. Pretty cool. Sadly, it looks like people have almost stepped on the roof or something, unless that is just from time sitting. Oh my gosh. Whoa. So we have a bunch of Trans Ams going all the way back there. Oh, there's even one right here, guys. Look. Oh, it's so like overgrown. But that is a Trans Am as well. Now, what the heck just happened here? Oh, the tarp's off of this thing, too. Wow. Those will take it off. That's a GTA Trans Am right there. Wow, so this guy must have liked Trans Ams. This one was last registered in 2012. There's so many cars under tarps around here, so I wonder what exactly we're going to see here. But there's that Range Rover again. This one's from California. Wow, I like the red on there too. This one, I don't think it has a plate, but there's a whole bunch of these things. There's an old bathtub there. Look at that. They're all just parked like in unison here in this barn. It's pretty crazy. What's your favorite color? White, black, or red? Anyways, look at that. Oh, and right here, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a Saab. So right here is a Saab. It's even got those little windshield wipers for the window. That's pretty neat. The plate's still on there too. So we're gonna continue over here. Check this thing out. This could be pretty cool. Oh my gosh, look at the color on that thing. Take a look. Oh my gosh, I just saw a mouse in there. Wow, take a look at this, guys. This is from Ohio, guys. This is one of my favorite colors, I think. Well, this is obviously like a Trans Am as well. It's pretty crazy just to see it like this. Clearly the tarp has not worked that well because the paint, look at it, it's cracked. It's a darn shame. So this guy must have been collecting them, I think. I mean, look how much more we have to look through. So, okay, what do we got here? We have yet another Trans Am, I guess. Pontiac. I think a lot of these are the same. Another Range Rover. Yeah, those aren't too interesting. Over here, though, check it out. There's a Mustang. Look at that beauty. That's got to be like a somewhat newer Mustang. Might be some sort of speedboat or something. Since this guy was collecting all these special cars, I'm assuming that this boat's probably like a rare one too. Wow, this is a GT Mustang, guys. So guys, here's the back if anybody wants to see that. It looks like British plates. Let's see, is this on the left side? This is on the left side, guys, so. Well, the door is locked. Here we have like another boat. I don't know much about boats, if it's anything special or not, so we're gonna skip past that, but here we have a couple more Pontiacs, guys. Take a look at that. That is sick. So there's British plates on that. It's in a lot worse shape, to be honest. Look at those rims, though. This is says American Auto Club UK. So I might give us some details about who owned this. They were in the American Auto Club, perhaps. So honestly, we think some explorer took all these tarps off, which is really a shame because, yeah, somebody definitely took these off. You see, I mean, the paint's bad, like, you know, it's got moss and stuff, but it's still salvageable. And we're gonna put these tarps back on. Somebody took them off, which is really a shame. So here's the problem with explorers, guys. A lot of them will just leave these cars to rot. They'll take the tarps off. They'll even destroy things. Now these are usually the inexperienced explorers, or it's not like the YouTubers, I wouldn't think, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a lot of them do. But I have a specific code. We want to make sure everything here is as preserved as possible. We want to hide the location, make sure nobody finds it and ends up destroying it. Because when other people come here, I can't give anything out, because when other people come here, they end up destroying the place. Maybe one of you guys wants to save these cars, but I can't give the location out because I can't trust anybody. One person could lead to hundreds of people coming here. That's all it takes, just one person. So remember that. When asking the location, I'm not giving it out. I'm not. Yeah, pretty cool car. This almost reminded me of like Ferraris. Look at the pop-up headlights there. There's like another boat. I don't know anything about that boat, but and then there's this thing. Must have been parked more recently out of the bunch. American Auto Club. So I'm just gonna assume, because they all have bars, that they're not unlocked. This one is pretty nice inside. You can see this one's got the T-tops. Really beautiful cars. I really love these vehicles. They're freaking awesome. So we got some more, it appears. Don't know anything about this. Probably just another version. These are all probably different years. I love the way these cars look, but I don't know much about them. I just know they're super popular. And these are out in the UK, guys. Pretty wild to see, to be honest. They got those
15,000 miles.
Oh man, that one. Look, there's a whole bunch of mold in there. How many miles did you say?
115,000.
So I looked over here a little bit. There is some more stuff. There's the engine to that boat, which looks huge. It's a Yamaha, probably a sports boat. And there is another boat hidden back over here. And a lot more cars. Now, is this some kind of sporty boat? I'm not sure. So we hear an alarm going off, but I don't hear anybody walking by. It could be probably another explorer who was walking through here and they set off an alarm and then they ran away, because I don't hear or see anybody. Good thing they got alarms here. This is why we don't share locations. We had to put everything back. These cars are gonna get destroyed if we didn't do that. So guys, we are now heading back to where that alarm went off. Hopefully it was another explorer that got scared off. Very strange, but yeah, so now we're going to check out the other cars by the house. I think they might be better because they're closer to the home, you know what I mean? Maybe the guy even drove them himself.
Dude, I think the owner, he might have saw us putting the tarps back on the camera, and he came here to reward us with any car we want.
You know, one of these days that's actually going to happen, hopefully. But it's just good etiquette to do that, you know. Keep the cars real nice, but we're going to the house right now. And we are back. We're back at the house, folks. It is a giant house. We're going to check out the outside first, then we'll see if we can get inside. But here we got another, used to be a Range Rover or something like that. Tires are flat. There's another Trans Am right here as well. This one is nice, but it has no tarp. I can't even find a tarp for it. Wow. Here's the other side of the range. Paint's not that bad, but in a year or so, it's probably gonna get pretty bad. There's that boat, that weird boat. Anyways, wow, this has been sitting for at least a couple of years as well. Holy cow, guys. So here's another Trans Am. Looks like a newer one. I think the tarp has fallen off of this one. The tires are all flat. That's a shame. This one is really cool though. I really like this. My neighbor had one of these. It's a Camaro. This thing looks like a freaking Batmobile. You guys will check out the other side. Looks awesome. So here's the other side of this thing in front of the house. It looks pretty cool, like with that angle, but really sick car. Looks like there must have, tarp has fallen off of this as well. We're gonna see if we can put that one back on. Over here, we have some barns and some more vehicles. This one looks like an army vehicle. Right here we have a Saab. Yes, there's a couple cars we'll check out over there in a minute.
Dude. Dude's a
Oh my gosh, what?
Wait. Oh. Dude, come here. Look at that. Dude, it's a, wait, what?
No way. Wait, what
What?
did I...
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
How? This is insane. Oh my gosh. Dude, it's a GT.
Wait, let's take the tires off. No way. Oh, what? That's insane. Paint's still good under here, actually. Check that out. Ferrari. Wow. I had never in my life thought I would see one of these at an abandoned place. This is my first abandoned Ferrari, guys. Wow. So we're taking the covers off. We're going to put them back on. But, oh, this is such a shame. Look, it's rotting. The paint is rotting, guys. It's a Ferrari GT. Oh my gosh. It's like $100,000 car right here. Oh my gosh. That thing's beautiful. You can see water's gotten all over here. This is really, really unfortunate. The paint is bubbling. As you can see, it's in terrible shape, or at least it's getting there. There's the logo. Unreal. Unreal that that exists. Let's gonna take a step back here and look at that thing. Holy crap. I'm assuming the door doesn't open. Look at the roof of this thing. It's done, guys. I mean, not fully done, but the paint is really bad here. This is quite unfortunate. You can see the brakes and everything. Holy crap. Did you hear that police car? It turned off its lights. So someone might be coming up here. No. We'll put them on at the end. We're not damaging anything, so it's technically legal what we're doing. Guys, this is like unreal. I never in my life thought I would see an abandoned Ferrari like at a house. Like maybe in storage or something, but this is like at a house. Like, the guy probably drove these cars at least every now and then. He probably passed away is what happened. What an unreal sight. This kind of makes me upset, almost like mad. Like, I don't know. You got it. You want to give them their 2 cents?
I'm not happy, you know. It's a beautiful car and it's just being left to waste. Not only the Ferrari, but like the Trans Ams, the Firebirds, like all of that. Like, they're just literally left to rot, and the owner doesn't care. It's pretty annoying, personally. 'Cause I want to save them, I want to buy them, you know. But it's not gonna happen.
It's a shame. Anyways, what is this? What the heck is this? Is this another? Oh, it's a Pontiac, yeah. It's another one of these things. Check that out. These do kind of look like sports, like kind of like the Ferrari a little bit, you know, the vents and everything. But obviously they're very different if you're actually a car enthusiast. I just like cars. I know this is a crazy one. I can't stop looking at that. How is that here? How is that real? Oh my gosh. Anyways, we got another. What is this?
Same thing.
Pontiac. This one looks cool too. I like the fins going up and down here. Sadly, the tarp is completely rotted away here. I think this has been on the ground for a while. In fact, there were tarps on both of these cars here. Really sad. There's like a something Italian there. What does this say? There's 2 flags in the back here. Is this like, I think this is the right side, yeah. Over here we have another Peugeot, I think that's how you say it. Seen these a lot, but I've never seen them in America, so it's pretty cool. What do we got here? Probably another one. Yeah. This is cool. I think this might have a cool front to it. Some of these have like the little emblem, you know, or the whatever you call it. Maybe it's one of these here. This whole barn is full of them too. We got a tractor here. International. Not in bad shape. Yeah. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, this one's pretty sad too. You could see tarp is completely withered away here. This one's yellow. Ha 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 ha. Wow. Yeah, so there are alarms here. We're gonna reset them up. So yeah, this is a yellow one, but it looks like it's got really thick tarps. Keep feeling I'm hearing alarms, but there's a boat back there as well. I don't know what's up with that. This one doesn't have the emblem either. I feel like a couple of these might have. One of the Firebirds, you know. What are you sitting on here? What is this thing? A Rover.
It's cool, I think.
Never heard of that. But they all got the things there so people don't steal them, so the tires don't move. But I mean, you really want to steal one of these? You never know. There's some really freaking awesome cars here. We almost forgot to check back here. We have a couple more vehicles. That one's got to be my second favorite. If the Ferrari wasn't here, that'd be my first. I love this. Love the way this thing looks. Another look at the Ferrari. Can't stop looking at it. So here's this like vehicle. Look at this. What was this thing? This is a Chevy, I guess. Almost looks like a military car. It's pretty big too. I think it is a military vehicle. Whoa. So look at this. It's got one of those gas tanks here. Maybe it's not military, but you see that. I don't know. There's American Classic sticker right there. Here we have another Saab. So I know a lot of you guys like Saabs. 2.3 turbo. I don't find these particularly like beautiful looking. I just kind of like the looks of cars. But yeah, and there's another Saab there. Someone's here. Oh.
Wait there. Put your hands up. Put that down.
There's an easier way to get in here.
Yeah, how did you get in?
You go around. There's a trail.
For now?
Yeah, alright then. Okay, so you're not under arrest, yeah, but you're detained for a stop search, okay? We're going to search you in a second, okay?
Okay.
We were taking some photos we saw on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, you
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago. We've had quite a few calls in the last month of suspected burglaries. The issue we've got, we're not at the moment, we're not looking at any criminal offences. It'd be trespass, which is civil, which we're not going to deal with.
I'm honestly happy to know that this is being watched because those. I mean, I don't know if you saw there was a Ferrari back there.
No, I didn't see, but yeah, it's,
And the paint's all starting to crack and stuff, you know.
On the rear car as well.
Just be aware, in some of our abandoned properties, they're abandoned for a reason. The structure might not be very stable, so trying to climb. We get a lot of urban explorers and climbers, and they fall quite a lot.
Yeah.
So it's an awkward conversation for us. In this country, it'd be very awkward over the phone to parents or whoever. So just be careful where you're going. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your travels. I'll reverse out of the way and you can get going.
Sounds good. Well, have a good day, officers. Thanks.
Wow. Guess they were watching us the whole time.
Yeah.
At least they were nice about it.
Yeah. Very nice. So imagine if this was America. It'd be way different.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. I'm honestly glad they're watching us because those cars, those cars are worth something, you know?
He blocked us in, dude. Both sides, too.
Yeah. That's
Holy
crazy.
alrighty, have a good day, officer.